Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another BT Neanderthal video. And today we are going to be covering the, not Project Diablo 2, the Diablo 4 quarterly update for June 2021 here, as you can see. This looks like a pretty lengthy post, so I'm not sure how we're going to do this, but we're going to jump right in. We got a nice little picture here. Let's take a look at Diablo 4. Looks like Lilith. Cool, cool. Then we're gonna go and see what we got here. So we got introduction, we got the art director, character artists, associate art director and characters and stuff like that. Okay, so it's a lot of art from what it looks like. Well, let's jump in. So we have hello and welcome once again for another update. Hoping you enjoyed the Rogue class announcement, which I freaking love that. I watched that trailer like a billion times. That was fantastic. We had a blast creating the Rogue and open world video segments, sharing it with you. Yeah, so they like saw our reactions. I was super thrilled. I hope you guys were thrilled with that too. Like that was super sick. As we transition back to vlog format, we will continue to spotlight differences. Yo, thank you so much, Lucky. Really appreciate that. Different aspects of development. Today we're going to be focusing on character art, monsters and allies and characters and stuff. So lots of artwork. Art is crucial. What makes Diablo Diablo? Yeah, of course it is, because you know it's very clean and it's also dark. And especially this game, I'm actually kind of excited to see some of the artwork here, especially with some of the stuff we've seen in the past. I liking the deep dark vibes that we're getting. So horrifying every dark corner. Yeah, so like it's definitely that feel. Make spells abilities sing. Yep. So it's just basically talking about how the art really does add to the game, and I agree with all Diablo games. They're just like a lot of artwork that just like seals the deal, at least in the Diablo 3 stuff. Like I know a lot of people don't like the Diablo 3 stuff, but you know, it looks like a real nice game. It's just it's got other problems. Character art is equally important as it encompasses two Diablo elements: classes and monsters. The look and feel of classes has always been one of Diablo's secret ingredients. Yep. Instantly recognize, imbue with strong, unique personality. Yep, that's definitely the case. Like my aura in Diablo 2, like once you come across something, it's like, oh god, I recognize that. You know, it's like, watch out for that. You know. Diablo 4 offers players more customization. Nice. Interesting, which makes achieving that result more challenging, but the outcome is well worth it. So lots of customization for yourself and your character. Your barbarian is different from anyone else's, but still feels undeniably like a barbarian. Okay, so there's more personalization. I like that. Customization, it's cool. Feel more of like you in the world, right? With monsters, the focus is creating new foes and updating classic drawn. Okay. So that's kind of cool. So that's exciting. That's a good introduction. To give us a better look at everything involved in the process, I now leave the rest of the update in the hands of the art director and his team, John Mueller, if I said that right. We hope you enjoy and look forward to the thoughts and reactions. As always, let us know. So obviously give some feedback if you have feedback. Thank you, Luis Barriga. I think I'm saying these right, dude. Alright, so let's jump in. Now this is the art director. And we got a nice picture here. Look at this. Beautiful, dude. Beautiful. The darkness. Our beautiful and iconic hell fiend, Lilith. That's pretty cool. We're excited to deep dive on the character art for Diablo 4. This is a pretty exciting topic for our team. Much of a change from Diablo 3. Yep. We'll get to hear from different artists. They're sharing a lot of cool visuals from ongoing development related to character art that are revealing here first time. Great, first time things. That's what you'd expect on a quarterly update. There's a lot of work in progress here. Our goal is to give you an early look at content to get a sense of direction. Don't have a lot of caveats, though at this point a very good representation of what you will see in the game in your hands. Gotcha. Cool. When it comes to the topic of art, I can say had a journey in development. Yeah, dude, art. I've been working with a lot of artists recently on some things, and that's a whole thing, man. There's like personality in there. It's something. It's like music, right? When I think back to the beginning, think of the highest level, our goal was to make the characters in Diablo 4 look artistic, as handcrafted as possible, latest tools and techniques over time. Our ambitions around thought could evolve around solidified to what we see today. Okay, so like want to see the latest concern leaning into realism. Okay, but we did have a concern about leaning into realism. In a way, we wouldn't want that handcrafted feel felt fundamental to Blizzard game. So they want realism, but not too much, because Blizzard, you know, it's like a fantasy. They love the fantasy stuff, right? Let's see here. Generic because processes. A lot of this stuff, I'm not used to reading stuff about art. I'd usually read some of this stuff on my own. So this is like a different topic, because I don't really have like very good opinions about some of these things. But obviously it's just like probably what you have to show, and they're talking about like some of the struggles, like, you know, simplified summary of thousands of conversations, right? Like with artwork, you go back and forth with like further down the road, further up the road, you know, with different people. So, and it's like feel, right? So that's a lot of stuff that's like, it's not just hard math and facts and drop rates and calculations, which is like where my specialty can lay down. So it's interesting reading some of this stuff. We have, so they have a lot of people. They have great stuff. I think we're just going to be looking at stuff, honestly. Like, I think that's the way we approach this. So, here we go. We got some artwork here. Looks like the different rogues. Is that what I was saying? You can choose from a variety of personas and customize with your slew detailed options during character screen. Okay. So there's a high customization is what we're seeing here in the character creation screen. Massive improvements, level of detail, 100%. Yeah, you can absolutely see like a ton of stuff here. Like there's just so much detail. You can tell like ethnicity like really easily and recognizable stuff. The only thing is like probably hair. Like hair looks good on some, but I can't agree that this looks great. You know, they said everything's like work in progress, not final, right? But I'd say overall there's some cool stuff here. This picture, okay, I'm seeing it now. This is like a little cut. Okay, that makes more sense. It's like, why is her arm and shoulder like... Okay, I got it. But yeah, everything definitely has some serious detail. You better get a good graphics card. They better start making graphics cards again for stuff like this. So they have 5 distinct classes to start. This was an entirely new challenge for our team to tackle. And they're talking about how much customization that you have with these different like 5 classes, right? So there's a lot of choice just in character creation screens. So for the people that have a hard time picking a name for your character, you're gonna have a really hard time customization wise and trying to figure out what you want to do. The whole ladder might end before you finally figure out what the heck you actually want to do. I don't know if they're gonna have ladders, but that'd be cool. I can say now, with the hard work behind us, comfortably steady hum of our pipeline, it's all worth it. Excellent. Most importantly, we hope you feel the love and care in creating the characters. Dude, look at that. So we have Barbarian. This is like a... I don't even know what you call this. I'm not even going to try, dude. That's cool. That is cool. I like it. The skulls here. Let's see here. Get rid of that. I like the skulls. It's cool. I like. Alright, I'm coming back. We call this our layer scene. Players will customize the look of their character. Here an exciting new wardrobe system that allows you to mix and match hundreds of armor components and unique to your class alongside custom house to create the class fantasy that best represents your character. Sweet. Then we got this chick. She's seen some stuff. She has seen some stuff. Holy. It's like a cultist shenanigans. What are our benefits and investments we've made in our character art development pipeline now? Most of our story cutscenes will be rendered in our engine in the game models. Previous Diablos, the cinematic stories were all pre-rendered. We will still have those amazing cinematic moments from Blizzard animation, but now we will also have cinematic moments that feature your character close up. Okay, so it becomes more personal as well. So like all of this is like personalizing, making you feel like you're in the game and your specific feel and look and everything is trying to immerse you as much as possible here, is what we're looking at here. The Rogue announced trailer was a really fantastic collaboration where we were able to push the limits of our tech and tools. That was good. That's cool, dude. Definitely the backgrounds have improved since Diablo 3. Like, you go over here and you look, like, if you remember in Diablo 3 with Act 3, I think it was, when you're in like the castle area or whatever, and that place was, the background was a little rough on the rendering, but that looks good. That looks real good. Smoother, looks distant. I'm sure people will find a way to follow meta even for character customizations. Yeah, maybe. If, like, there's gonna be PvP, right? So, or I believe there is. I can't remember, honestly. It's been so long since I've covered Diablo 4 stuff. So if that's being said, maybe there's some sort of stealth aspect. I don't know. Maybe there's not. I don't know. But the higher the graphics, stealth can always be a thing. Works well with the environments, but also keeping things grounded. Yeah, this is definitely way better. Like I said, this is so much better than Diablo 3 already. Now keep going and pushing the bar at every opportunity and at Blizzard. Releasing a game is just the beginning. I hope that's what I like to hear, dude. I'm really happy where we have arrived. I know we're going to keep pushing the bar at every opportunity, and at Blizzard, releasing a game is just the beginning. I like this right here. This sentence, that's good. Keep making content, keep loving on the game, keep loving on your community that you've established. That's really good stuff. I hope you enjoy the rest of the deep dive and the character art with Arnaud and Nick. So, thanks for joining us. I'd like to deep dive character customization, some of the visual improvements we developed for Diablo 4. As more in-depth customization for your characters than previous Diablo games. Able to change your face, the hairstyle, facial hair, beard, eyebrows, jewelry, makeup, body piercings, tattoos, body paint. You'll also be able to change the color values of your skin, eyes, hair, facial hair, and body markings. That's a lot of customization. There needs to be a meta, bro. Maybe there's a random button I could just go. You know what I mean? It's random, go. But some elements will be class specific, cool. Support the class's unique backgrounds. I like that, that's cool. Possibilities mix match. You can see some examples of these customizations throughout this blog. They want to talk about some of the challenge you faced. So, dark fantasy meets realism through physically based rendering. Diablo is intended to have a look that is grounded in reality. Oh, okay. I guess I misread from earlier, but we're grounded in reality here. Achieve the need to follow some basic rules of color value. PBR, which means our materials look and react to light in a realistic way. To ensure that our characters look in daylight. So, like, basically, they're trying to make everything look real. Again, I'm not super expert on this art stuff. I'm sure, like, some people can break this down really well, but this is not me. Expanding the die system. Tools. So, like, in Diablo 3, if you're not familiar, you never played Diablo 3 and only played Diablo 2, there was, like, this die system where you can just dye certain items and change your character's color with relative ease. So, expanding the die system. The empowers tools that empower players to customize the look of their characters, help build a stronger connection to the characters in the game. Our dye systems allow you to change the color of your palette, or yeah, armor, changing silver, gold, replacing cloth, black cloth, etc. Such as changing silver to gold or replacing. Okay. Each part of the armor can be dyed, including helmet, chest, gloves, legs, and boots. You can dye each... No, belts? Where's the belts? Can't do belts. You can dye each piece with different color if you choose, or apply the same. This system was challenging to implement because materials such as metal do not allow themselves to be dyed with inappropriate colors when they follow the PBR rules, which is like that realistic thing. To address this, dye system, we get materials such as leather, fabric, metal, and other specific surfaces. The result is armor dyeable in range of colors, still feeling grounded and realistic. Diablo 4. So here we go. Some customization. Ooh, dude. I like the contrast between the colors. Like when there's some... Yeah, that's kind of cool. That is definitely looking really solid. I will give you that, man. Very solid. That, like, this is insane. This is insane, dude. More than we need. More than I need, I should say. Here's an example of the Barbarian with various dye palettes applied to his armor set. Yeah. And then an example of Sorceress armor set dyed with 3 different color palettes. The Sorceress looks old. Maybe not that old. Not that young, though. That's for sure. Now she looks younger, and she only changed her hair. Is this what happened when people shave, dude? They just like... That's a prime example. A close-up look at our camera The game camera is one of our top priorities, as we want to make sure the character looks good and readable from the isometric perspective. It's the first thing we consider in character development. That said, the player character will be displayed in a lot of different ways throughout the game. Whether that's the character customization screen, the inventory paper doll, social screens, real-time cinematics often zoom in for a closer view of the character than the rest of the game. To support that, we have added an extra layer of texture called detailed mapping. Detail mapping is a small, repetitive texture applied on top of the material that bring more sharpness. Great. It's gonna look good. And then you zoom in and it's still gonna look good. Every armor set in Diablo 4 has 2 body types. Here's an armor set for Barbarians with some subtle differences. So we got a Barbarian chick and Barbarian dude. There you go. That's that. Oh, that's the same image. Fail fish. Nope. Another example of rogue body types wearing the armor set. Nice, dude. I feel like, dude, this is straight from Destiny. I swear. This looks like a hunter. Legit. Are we still playing Diablo here? Like, what is going on? Here's a video clip in slow motion of the rogues, which we recorded in our real-time engine. Slow motion clip in a real-time engine. You can enjoy the detail and see how the light reacts with materials. You'll be able to see some of our customization elements that I talked about earlier. Please note the environment is a test, so it's subject to change. I believe the... Oh god. Wait, why does it look like dog crap? Hold on. Dang, it's cut off, bro. Give me a sec. F. F's in the chat. I had it perfectly set up, and then... Of course it's gonna be like this. Alright. We try again. We go again. Rogues. Dude, the fade into the shadow on the left side of that bow. I guess it can be here. And the shadow on the hands. This is so detailed, man. This is ridiculous. I love that look too. Like the raven head. Crazy detail, man. Like literally one of the best looking games. And this is just like, this isn't like focused primarily on the characters, right? Like it's... Yo, tier 3 sub. Thank you, look. Thank you, Kex, man. Got that train conductor monies. Let's go. Thank you so much, Kex. Much love. This looks like a first-person shooter type quality of artwork. Like, it's so much work on the artwork. The Witcher, yeah. I love the fading into the shadows, like, because there's light from a certain angle, and it really captures, like, the dark areas here, and, like, lighting is insane, bro. It's insane. I'm just liking looking at the characters, honestly, though, more than the effects. Where are the pixels? I know, the pixels are gone. The animations are rough, bro. Dude, the shine. Did you see that freaking glint from the knife, bro? There's a freaking glint off the knife. This is Diablo 4, man. Got some emote previews right there. Let's go. Yeah, I love this. This is so sick right here. Oh my god, dude. Let's go. Look at the customization. That's sick. Here's another slow motion video of the Barbarians. Please note that all these armors are work in progress and subject to adjustment. Okay, cool. Let's watch another one. Here we go. Barbarians. The armors are great, yeah. That helmet, though, that's scary, man. The lighting on the hammer, the end of that hammer. These are more like realistic barbarians, not like the Diablo 2 one, you know what I mean? Like, these are, like, you could actually get this jacked if you trained, you know what I mean? Like, you could do this. Hot barbs? I know, right? You better be careful, though. They be chopping you up. Look at this. Destroyed. Whirlwind, dude. That is too much, bro. I don't know, man. That's so clean for artwork that I'm just like, I hope the game meets the artwork, you know what I mean? And it's not just like, well, we have fantastic art. It's a good video. I want it to be a good game, you know? That's my only concern is when a company like puts a lot into art. But it's Blizzard, so maybe they do all of it, you know? But I'd rather it be like a solid game than have super sick artwork. Like, it is very good, and it also, holy crap, the helmet. It's also important. The lighting on that helmet with like the small amounts of glint. Oh my gosh. The helmet, bro. That was sick. I will say. Some of the lighting and the shine and all that stuff is pretty sick. All settings on low for best performance. Yeah, go back to Diablo 2 settings. There's like a little preset function that would be funny. It's like Diablo 2. This is just scratching the surface of what's to come in Diablo 4 in terms of customization. Team dedicated to delivering the best quality possible, and we hope that players will enjoy all the options we have available for customizing their characters in Diablo 4. I will say I am very thrilled. Again, I'm hesitant to be about this, or to be excited about all this stuff, because, I mean, we have seen some itemization things, and we've seen some things here and there, but like, again, it's Blizzard. I guess they can do everything, but it's just, I would rather see the game do super well than the art. Alright, anyways, that's my opinion on that. Looks fantastic, though. Nick, Associate Art Director for Characters. He's excited to share with you our vision and our process of monsters in Diablo 4. Monsters. We get to look at monsters, dude. That's exciting. I want to see this is one thing that I want to see is like some scary freaking monsters. With monsters, success requires that many different things come together. But it starts with the player feeling satisfied and killing it. Yes, for sure. Like, for example, me, Stormcasters, and like bears and PoE. Like, there's like specific monsters that you kill that are more satisfying. That's not just an HP bar. You know what I mean? It's like a very satisfying thing. I'm sure you guys have your own things that you like to slaughter. Monster needs to be visually match its gameplay, gory, demonic twist to it. Excellent, dude. They should look like something you have not seen before, as well as taking something visually familiar and brushing it into Diablo paintbrush. The Diablo brush applies a level of detail and understanding of gameplay needs, a level of artistry, and demonic Diablo theme to all monsters. Good. Visual design, gameplay intent. For me, everything starts with a goal, typically a goal from design on what this monster needs to do. Player experience should be making games a collaboration, something a visual concept helps drive an idea. Yo, what's up, Bot Solo? How's it going? Just give me green Shakos and I'll be happy. Will you play D4 in 4K? I don't freaking know, dude. Probably not. I'll play it in 1080p. But our game, I might play, I don't freaking know, dude. I don't even have a 4K monitor. Anyways, back to it. The Blood Bishop. Our game design goal for the Blood Bishop was to make a caster who would cast direct damage and create AoE bombs for the area of denial. Oh, that's a dark way to put that. As for the visual notes, we wanted a high level boss based on vampiric blood and magic. We know we wanted to double down on the notation of heart shape, the function of blood magic. That naturally led to the notion of arteries creating... This is going to be nasty, bro, just reading this. Oh my god. Exposed beating heart. Oh my god, dude. Nasty, bro. Freaking nasty. Pulsing, the flow, the arteries, and the blood base. Oh my god, dude. Like goal the team can get behind. The success here is when the design needs were met visually in a true Diablo way. Oh boy, here we go, dude. Let's go. Alright, it's not as bad as they're explaining, but it is nasty still. That's freaking nasty, man. There's no sound on this one. F. Is this just like a minute of this? So yeah, that's nasty, man. The pulsing, the freaking flowing through the veins and arteries and junk, like that's nasty, man. And this is called a Blood Bishop. Yuck. Oh my god. Oh, the fact that those pulsed, man, that's nasty though. Why do we have to have this? Oh! It's so nasty! This is my job, dude. This is literally my job. My job is to cover this nasty crap. The Skeleton Lord. Good job. I will say this. Good job on the Blood Bishop. I'm thoroughly disgusted. The Skeleton Lord. This process was similar, but the time we had a visual concept to work from. Or this time they had it. The Undead Skeleton Lord is made of few skeleton and body parts. Sinew and blood connecting it together. Something we felt fit our game visually. Great. These are gnarly things, man. That led to a design lead wanting to create a fight based on this character. The design team was able to create a unique fight based on bone visuals, summoning skeletons, bone walls, restrict pathing, so like bone prisons and stuff, and leveraging the giant staff. One attack has the skeleton lord smashing the ground in creating a shower of exploded shards, or smashing his staff into the ground and creating a shard explosion of bone. Even though the art was created first, the design team leveraged its look to help theme a fun, interesting fight. That's cool. So everybody's working together. Oof. Again, quite gnarly, dude. Quite gnarly. I like it, though. The glint, I still can't get over the glint, man. This is so good. And the blood on the freaking... Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. That's real cool. Yuckers, man. It's like skulls. Yuckers, dude. Like the ropes, like holding him together. He's like, yeah, dude, we're just a bag of bones. We need a rope to hold us together. Look at this. He's like, I got some bungee cords, dude. Need to help hold your arm together? Get some bungee cords, some rubber bands. Oh my god. Yeah, this is bosses. Skeleton Lord and the Blood Bishop. The right artistic detail for the game. We also need to look at our assets from two main focal points. Our game camera and a closer full body size camera. This means we need to understand what is important and supporting these elements in terms of overall shape, language, finer secondary and tertiary details. Level of artistic detail is always a challenge. Details need to be readable for the game. Colors need to be grouped well. Silhouettes need to stand out, as well as being built for performance and movement. Understanding this is key to allowing our monsters to look great isometric camera while delivering stunning close-up details. The spider feeding upon and birthing spider spawn from a bloated corpse has a great visual design. I don't know. Someone's passionate when they wrote this sentence. The spindly legs and back thorax instantly tell you what it is. That thin look of the legs as it moves down to a thicker body part. What am I reading, bro? Give it a nice balance to settle the shape language from top to bottom. The saturated red of the spider on top of the cooler, more subdued body help pop the spider visually so your eye catches it as soon as they show up on screen. When we look closer, because we obviously want to look closer at this, you can see the spectacular highlights on bloated body. The torn and pulled flesh and the plunging pustules. I don't even know how if you say it. I've said that word like twice. This is not this. Oh my god. So up close and gruesome detail visible from the game camera because of the clear shape and grouping. All right, here we go, dude. Here we go. The description of everything. Oh my god. The description is so bad. That is freaking nasty. That is so disgusting. Like, oh my god, that's nasty. A spider head, like, Ugh. It's like it ate somebody, but partially and controlled their mind, like a parasite. Like, that's nasty freaking stuff. This is so disgusting. Well played again, Blizzard. Well played. Freaking nasty. This succubus is great. Another great example of interesting and clear visual read from gameplay. Remind me of Starship Troopers. It's freaking nasty, bro. With finer details that don't get in the way of the game camera, but really raise the visual bar. At the game camera, we see a familiar silhouette, a winged demon hovering to seduce its prey and attack magic from distance. As you look closer, intricate details with cloth, translucent skin on the wings, as well as materials like gold, clasp, stitching, and embroidery on the outfit. These words, man. I'm not an artist. I can't say these words. We also see the wings are attached on the base of the head, a detail that needs a closer look to see but doesn't complicate look from the different cameras. Well, I will say they went from... That's nasty, dude. Scary. Very scary. They get less and less attractive from game to game, dude. Diablo 1, most attractive. Diablo 2, less. Diablo 3, less. And this is freaking horrifying. I'm eating right now. I know, right? That's good. I like it, though. Very good job. You can, like... Yuck. Just yuck, bro. Love the glowing eyes. She's hot. Well, you can have her, Teo. Because I am not in competition with that. The glint again. I love the glint. Big fan of that. That is like Lilith's baby right there. Wait. Okay, it's not high res here. A modern pipeline. In order to achieve this, we needed a process and a technology to realize these amazing and honestly disturbing creations. Thank you for admitting somebody has a right mind to like, this is gorgeous, it looks great. I'm like, yeah, I guess. Did this just come out today? It was yesterday. Build world-class team creating monsters and demons at a level of quality that raised the bar for Diablo series. 100% agree. The PBR, which is like their reality focus software stuff, gives us the ability to create surfaces and materials that look realistic, accurately react to lighting in the world. Leather can look like leather, metals look like metals, organic surfaces can feel appropriately squishy and fleshy. Nice words. Nice choice of words. This knight is covered head to toe in metal and fabric that reacts differently based on lighting. You can see nice details and material breaks on the hard surfaces that your eye expects to see. This detail grounds us in the world we all visually know and understand. The difference from a scale pattern of finer metal to large hammer iron next to gold trim is readily apparent. Alright. I like this guy's look. I bet that's a freaking heavy set of armor, dude. Very cool. I will say that is cool. The lighting and the shadows and everything, like, it's just good. Good work. The glint again, I'm a big fan of this. This is like so cool. Let me get the shield. This is sick, man. You got light coming from here. You got like this dark blue light coming from here. So like different areas joining from different places is gonna look sick. Just the transition of everything is very realistic. I like it. Organic surfaces. I think this is gonna be like the nastiest game. Like, I think this is gonna be one of the darkest looking games I think I've ever seen. Like, I've played and watched Resident Evil and freaking Silent Hill and all that stuff, and this is looking gnarly, like, and really realistic. Organic surfaces also are represented accurately in our engine. Fur, bone, flesh, and blood are all visible and react to light correctly. Jeez, so everything has its individual accurate representation. This is a Diablo game after all, and we know these materials will be important. Yeah, dude, we're definitely going back to horror. We are going back to horror. I'm pretty sure I had a nightmare about this once. Holy crap. Jeez, bro. Oh, we got a Hydralisk. Nasty, bro. Oof, bone protrusions. The image is different than the preview in this one. Weird. Really freaking nasty. So that is a brief rundown of some of the things we look at and value when it comes to monsters in Diablo 4. We really enjoy creating enemies, monsters, and demonic creatures that bring out an emotional response from our players. From fear or revulsion to excitement of slaying them in true Diablo fashion. Well, Blizzard, you did a good job. You hit exactly what you needed to for this. Holy frick, bro. In closing, I'd like to say that there are moments as developers where you are just making the game day in, day out, and you don't always take the time to appreciate the craft on display that you are privileged to see every day. I understand this. I love that we are doing these blogs to give you all some insight into our progress and process. It's a great opportunity for us to reflect on the journey, art, and appreciation of the craft from the teammates. We hope you like what you see, and please share your comments on the platform of your choice. We love hearing from the community feedback. It's been a labor of love and honor to create for you, and I can't wait to display I almost made it, dude. And we can't wait for you to play it. Thank you for joining us, and keep an eye out for our upcoming blog next quarter. Very, very good. I'd say the art is looking real freaking good. I like that. Again, the only thing is, I would say, I hope that they can deliver on a fantastic game, not just fantastic art. You know what I mean? Very happy about it overall. I'm not an artist, like I said, so I can't give you a professional breakdown for everything, but I'm very happy about it. So anyways, thank you all for watching and hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed this quarterly update. I definitely did. I felt the emotion. I felt the revulsion. And that was nasty. I would say probably my favorite was the spider thing. Like, that thing was nasty. It was so disgusting. Like, the fact that there's just a spider on what might have been a human body at one point. Not a human body, really, but a beast's body. Like, that was a living thing, I feel like. And now the spider's in control. It's like the most disgusting thing ever. So good job. Good freaking job. You guys are beasts.